in the gate. And they're off in the Maryland Million turf. Spartianos with immediate speed right to the front. AP Elvis came charging out for the lead as well. Then Grandiflora, Flash Phelps will be caught about 5 wide into the first turn run. In the meantime, here's to Mike, moves within a couple of lengths of the early pace. And Grandiflora, Capital Fellow advancing on the outside now. So Spartianos just in front from AP Elvis. And Capital Fellow ranging up on the outside takes that second spot now. Here's to Mike is racing in fourth. Grandiflora is in fifth. And Flash Phelps on the outside in sixth and 5 lengths from the lead. Barrel of Love is followed by Corvus, who's second last at this point, has 7 to make up. And last of them all is Lord of Love, some 10 off that leader. And it's Spartianos setting a deliberate pace out there, a length and a half in front from Capital Fellow, second Grandiflora, and AP Elvis is in fourth. Flash Phelps, a favorite on the outside, racing in fifth, still 5 to close in as they race into the far turn. Barrel of Love, here's to Mike, ridden for more at the rail, followed by Corvus. And last is Lord of Love. 3 furlongs to go, Spartianos, but here's Grandiflora. Grandiflora charging second on the outside, and Flash Phelps is in action too, and so is Corvus. Corvus, Flash Phelps. And on the outside, Flash Phelps, Corvus on the extreme outside. They're coming to try to get Spartianos, who's digging down, and so is Grandiflora. Furlong left to go, 3 across the track. Flash on the outside, Flash Phelps just in front from Grandiflora, and a battling Spartianos who's given all. But it's Flash Phelps with a 16th to go in the Maryland Million turf. Flash does it again. Spartianos very gritty, then Grandiflora, Lord of Love from well back, and Corvus. Time 1 minute 34.57.
Well, it takes a team to get a win, and here with the team of Flash Phelps, we're joined by all the connections. And Victor, having a good day so far on Maryland Million Day, but how important was this win today?
I think I was feeling so much pressure every time I ride this horse, and I was talking with, with my pony girl, and I told her, I said, I'm glad like Mr. Jenkins and Mrs. Shaws, they don't put any pressure on me, and they let me ride the way I want, and it feels great. This is, I can say, one of my favorite horses from, the 3 years that I've been riding.
You could tell, giving him a nice little kiss and a pat before he walked into the winner's circle, Victor. And also, take us through the trip. You sat wide, and you rode this horse pretty confidently down the lane.
Yeah, like I told Mr. Jenkins, last time I get him in a little bit of trouble, like trying to ride him, like saving ground and doing all that stuff. And I say, today we heavy favorite. I'm going to try to keep myself out of trouble and trying to stay 3 or 4 wide and get the winner.
Well, you did just that. Congratulations and best of luck. You're on Just Jack in the Maryland Million Classic, the marquee race of the day, over with Mrs. Ellen Charles with Hillwood Stables. And congratulations. This horse has really turned into something special, Miss Charles.
He has. He's quite the great character in the barn, and we all love him, and he's got so much talent. And he had some bad luck this year, but today it went his way, and he showed us what he is.
Now, you won the Maryland Million Turf last year. You said you weren't that nervous going into last year, but you were kind of nervous going into this year. What was the difference?
Well, I had expectations this year. I didn't have, I hoped he'd do well, but I didn't have the expectations last year that I hoped for this year.
Well, he met expectations both years in a row. And one quick thought here from winning trainer Rodney Jenkins. Again, you took the time with this horse, you gelded him, you gave him time. Since then, he was on a win streak, and he really has transformed. Do you really credit his performances to taking the time with him and letting him develop like that?
Well, when you got an owner like Ms. Charles, you can do either way. She lets you do what you want. If you lose, it's your fault. So we're pretty cautious with the horse, and I give my people the credit as well as myself and the horse. I have the best people in the world working for me.
You absolutely do. I've seen everybody. I've seen you out here every day, Mrs. Ellen Charles, Victor Krasko, and then, of course, everybody back on the backstretch. But congratulations. I know this is a special win for you all. Flash Phelps makes a splash back-to-back years.
Boy. 10th race, the Capital Bank Maryland Million Classic. Scratch 1, Titan Alexander. The 6 is 1 over. And scratch the 8, 9, 10, 11, Noteworthy Peach. I play every day. Pismo Time and Kelly Tough.